All good?
All good?
What we're working on is an interactive augmented reality system.
Like VR?
More like layers on top of reality.
Oh. Okay.
All right, fans of Black Mirror are going to know that clip there from that episode talking about augmented reality. Mike Agrabo with GetConnected Media joining us this morning to talk about this pretty big development from Facebook. Maybe you can explain in your own words what they're saying.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. They just had their big F8 developers conference where they unveil a whole bunch of things that they're working on and the development community is working on. And Facebook is really getting into augmented reality, but also mind control as well. They've actually got a team of 60 people working on a way to get your brain to actually type instead of using your fingers on a smartphone screen.
So what do they attach to you in order to, like take me through how this works?
Well, right now, the only way is to implant a little pea-sized electrode in your brain. So they actually showed a demonstration of this woman that has, unfortunately, ALS. And with this electrode implanted in her brain, she can actually type with her mind 8 words a minute. And so where Facebook wants to go is get up to 100 words a minute, which is about 5 times faster than we can actually type right now with our fingers.
That is still incredible. I mean, it seems like science fiction, but it's not fiction, it's reality.
Yeah, they say they're not far off now, essentially. They want to come up with something that doesn't have to be implanted in the brain, something you can wear on the outside that can scan the speech center of your brain. And that's how it works, essentially. You're thinking up these words, and once you're thinking of them, they go to the speech center before they pop out of your mouth.
That is incredible.
And so they want to read that and then have that type up.
Okay, so you said about 8 words per minute right now.
Yes.
How far along are they in development? I guess when do they expect to be at the place where they want to be?
They're very close now to getting the speed up, but again, I think it requires surgery. So they're trying to come up with technology that can scan the brain from the outside, essentially.
Would you do it?
Get surgery, or
no, would you get implanted with it if you had the opportunity?
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I'll become like a cyborg. But
I know.
It's the way we're going. And
It
same
is.
with augmented reality. Like, they're getting big into that. Having, glasses where everything's coming up on your screen. So when I'm walking down the street, you're walking towards me, instantly a little thing will pop up. Oh, you haven't seen her for 3 years now, and she owes you $50, or all that kind of information.
It kind of like it does away with the phone, right?
Yes.
Because you might not need the phone. If you have the chip implanted, then you can just answer the call, and you can, like you said, see out of your own eyes, maybe little windows, or I got a Facebook pop-up right here.
Pizza's on special across
the
street.
The world is
in 50 years, we won't have smartphones anymore. It'll be implanted in our brains, in our retinas as well. I know that sounds crazy, but the technology is here now.
Okay, we're going to be talking about moving on to Samsung right now. They've got a lot going on, and they are partnering up with Google Play Music right now. Why?
Well, smartphones are the center of our lives, not only for work, but for pleasure as well. We watch our videos, our Netflix, and we listen to music. So Samsung's been trying to come up with their own music service. They had Samsung Milk. They discontinued that last year, and now they have partnered with Google Play Music, which is one of the big guys out there that compete against Spotify and also Apple Music. So in the new S8 and S8 Plus, it's hard baked in there, so that'll be the default music program you can go to. And they've got some special offers for the S8 folks as well. So three months unlimited music, and you can also upload 100 songs to their locker, their music locker.
Cool. And speaking of the S8, you have it right here.
Yeah,
give us a peek. So this is the new Samsung phone.
Yeah, this is simply amazing, and it's getting a lot of rave reviews right now. I've got the Galaxy S8 Plus. So this has got a 6.2-inch screen. This is almost getting into tablet territory, but what makes it amazing is the size. It's still pretty small. I can still hold this in my hand, but the whole thing is screen. It's got an infinity screen, so it actually curves around. They've got rid of the bezel, and essentially using a super AMOLED screen there, you've got one of the nicest screens on the market right now, which is amazing.
Do you think that would make it more prone to breaking or cracking then?
It's got Gorilla Glass on it, so it's actually really tough glass. It's got an IP68 waterproof rating as well. great for Vancouver right now, essentially. But yeah, I mean, you want to be careful with it. With any smartphone, if I were to drop like an iPhone, there's a good chance I could smash that as well. So it's now got the fingerprint scanner on the back, right near the camera. So you can actually get into this either through this fingerprint, iris scan, face scan, or just regular old password as well. So it's highly secure.
Regular old password, that seems so boring now.
That's so 2016. But this is a beautiful phone. You know, this particular one you can get with 64 gigabytes to start. You can expand it through the micro SD card slot on it as well. Probably one of the most beautiful phones out there right now.
It is very pretty indeed. Yeah. Also, just want to touch on this 360 camera that you have for us, also from Samsung.
This is crazy, this thing here. This is the Gear 360. This is a 360-degree camera. It can record video and stills in up to 4K. But the exciting thing, too, is that it can actually record live 360 video casts as well.
There you are, us recording within a recording, and then
yeah. So this is kind of neat. So this little camera, it's just a few $100, works very well with the Samsung phones. They're going to make it work with the iPhone as well. But you can record live video to your Facebook feed or Twitter in 360 degrees.
That is fabulous.
So
and you know what?
Everything in your world is
We can
there.
see Caitlin over there on the side of the screen. You can see the green screen there. Caitlin's there waving at us because she needs to tell us about traffic now. We're eating into her time. So, Mike, that's all the time we have here.